It's time for an update on gold and gold miners. As you've probably noticed if you've been watching and following us for the past few years, we've been very bullish on gold. We continue to be very bullish on gold, but we think particularly as it relates to gold miners, there's an opportunity here to maybe do something. So first of all, let's remind ourselves that once again, and I do this every single day with our clients to make sure that they understand the performance year to date has been in hard assets and hard asset-like situations. If you look at the chart here, for example, the upper right hand, you can see gold mining stocks up 90% on the year. Keep that in mind. We'll get back to that in a second. Platinum, uranium, gold itself is up something like 35%. Copper miners, and so forth, and so on and so forth. And then again at the bottom, still doing okay, but much less so. Up 8-9%, Mag 7 stocks, whichever one is long in their portfolio and their net worth, which I think is going to be a big problem at some point going forward. But let's focus on gold and gold miners more specifically to see where we are, because again, I think there's an opportunity here to do something. So first of all, let's look at the price of gold, and we're just going to look at the actual spot price of gold, which I think by most measure everyone can see remains in a very strong bullish uptrend. This is the long-term weekly chart. To zoom in a bit more, I think we get a bit better of a perspective. And so again, this is the weekly chart, and what I'd like to point out here is that we're looking at an asset that purely from a price action perspective, just now, actually this week so far, started breaking out of what was a consolidation period since the month of April. So that's May, June, July, August, September almost. So not quite, call it almost 5 months of doing nothing, and now it's breaking out. So I think, and we did this analysis the other day with our clients, silver also remains very, very bullish. On the other hand, we have things like gold mining stocks, and I'm going to overlay this here so that everyone can see what the difference is. You can see that gold mining stocks essentially consolidated for a much shorter period of time back in April, and then sort of had a pullback to what used to be resistance, and then since June, so July, August, called it not quite 2.5 months, have now had a very significant rally, which we think might be getting a bit overbought here. To give you some perspective on gold miners on their own, we are going to flip the chart here and just look at gold mining stocks. We'll go look at the short-term stuff in a minute, but the long-term stuff, this is your long-term weekly chart. I'm going to get rid of the moving average because that's not really the point here. But I think everyone should be able to see that gold mining stocks here coming back up to those 2011 highs. If you might recall, 2011 is when the previous bull market in gold topped. So I would imagine that the level here will find some challenges. So for those of us that have been long gold and gold miners, specifically gold miners, this might be an opportunity to take some profits, to if one wants to be aggressive, even do something very short-term bearish, although that might be more secondary once we see price kind of topping out. But I think some sort of profit taking, partial profit taking, something like that would be interesting here. Options players might look to do something like a bear options call spread, something I'm considering. Haven't done it yet in full disclosure, but I'm considering. In the more near term, and this is really where this becomes, I think, very interesting, and I will make this a daily chart for illustrative purposes. In the near term, you can see that we are certainly coming up to, just drawing simple lines here, a challenging level just from a channel perspective. So again, gold mining stocks have, for the most part, been moving higher in broadly speaking. And again, we have to squint a little bit here, a range that looks something like this, and we are now arguably overshooting that range. So to me, I think gold miners here is something that we want to be a bit careful of here in the near term. That does not say that the long-term trend has stopped. In fact, I will quickly share with you this here as well. In the long term, gold mining stocks continue to look well from a trending perspective. Again, it's more the sort of the near term where we could see consolidation or some sort of pullbacks. This is the long-term trend in gold mining stocks. You can see we received our latest bullish trend on the market rover back in January, and gold mining stocks are now up 75% since that. So hopefully this is helpful, folks, and we'll see you in the next video. If this video helped you, please make sure you subscribe to the channel, you give us a thumbs up like, and if you want to see this approach in action, you will want to join us in our Set the Market morning call, which happens at 9 o'clock Eastern Time, Monday through Thursday. Make sure you join us for that in the link down below. Again, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you in the next video.